Hi, boys and girls. We just read a book about Maryland. Now, some of the things you might already have known about Maryland, and some of them might have been new. Either way, I want you to pick 2 things that you know about Maryland and record them in your journal. So what you're going to do is you're going to open up your journal to the next blank page. Here's mine. And then today, you're just going to divide it into 2 sections. So I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to make a horizontal line across the middle. And that way I have 1, 2 sections. Then I have to think about 2 things I know about Maryland to put into the 1, 2 sections. In reading that story, I learned that Baltimore was the biggest city. So in my top section, I'm going to put Baltimore is the biggest city. And then period, I'm all done. Baltimore is the biggest city. And then I'm going to draw a picture of Baltimore. I'm going to have the inner harbor, especially the aquarium, because that's one place I really like to go. And so I'm drawing the aquarium building with its triangular section that's on the dock there in the inner harbor. And of course, the dock goes down into the water of the inner harbor. And then there's some other tall buildings in Baltimore and goes around. There's other tall buildings. So I'm going to make sure I put windows in those buildings. And I know you don't want to keep watching me drawing, so I'm going to stop right there. And my other one that I learned was that Maryland was named after Queen Henrietta Maria. So I'm going to draw a picture of Queen Henrietta Maria, and I'm going to say, there we go, and there's her hair coming down here, and of course she'll need a nose and a mouth, and she's going to be smiling because now she knows there's a state named after her. And I'll put a fancy dress on her because she's a queen. There we go. And I'll give her some hands. There we go. And I'm going to say Maryland is named after a queen. That was pretty interesting. All right, and there's 2 things that I know about Maryland. I know Baltimore is the biggest city, and Maryland is named after a queen. Those are my 2 things that I know about Maryland. What are your 2 things that you know about Maryland from our books? So, open up your journal and pick 2 things that you can draw and write about.